Hello developers, this is PJ. I woke up earlier this morning, it's Sunday, and I thought what is the best way to start the day, and I thought why not to solve another Leetcode challenge. And we are within 30 days of JavaScript, and our next challenge is filter elements from array. Our previous challenge was to transfer elements from the array, and in this challenge we need to filter elements from array, which is quite similar but slightly different task to do. So we have given an integer array and a filter function, and we need to return a filtered array. So the function takes one or two arguments like here, and we have this array, and this is our index. Filtered array should only contain the elements from the array for which expression this callback function that is passed to our filter function evaluates to true value. And we need to solve this challenge without built-in array filter method. So we're going to take similar approach as in the previous challenge. So let's take this array here and just create an empty array at the beginning. Now we know that we need to return this array at the end of the function, so let's do that. And now we also need to loop through each element of the array. So I will use for loop for that. And what we need to do within our for loop, we need to check if this expression, this function, returns a true value. We don't really need to know what this function is about at this stage. We see here the examples of these functions, but they can be really different. What matters for us is that the expression should return, the condition should be met, and this function needs to return true. So for example here, all the values greater than 10 will return true. In here, values equal to 0 should return true. Here we are actually checking the index, so only first element of the array will be returned. And in this one, if the value here will be 0. So let's proceed and return our condition. So if the callback function gives us true, we add this element of the array to the filtered array. So I'm using if statement here, and I'm just using the expression of the function. This is commonly used way in programming in most cases. However, let's use as really recommended here a Boolean function, and we can pass the result of the function to this Boolean function, and if this is true, then only then we are adding the element of this array to this filtered array. A little syntax error here, and now once I've used this Boolean function, I'm more confident that this function will work as expected. So let's try to run it and see if it will be accepted. Actually no, so we have some kind of problem here. I forgot to add index here, so let's add I as an index to this array. So that was a problem, so let's try to run it again. Okay, and we have a wrong answer, so let's see what's wrong. So I think the problem could be our index, so let's just add it to, let's just use this filtered function and do it like this. So we always add the index at the next available index in order of this filtered array. So let's run it again, and now it looks slightly better. So we don't have these empty elements of the array as before, although logically the previous solution was also correct. So now all of our cases are accepted, as we could see, and that was a simple practice again of working with callbacks and elements of the array. So let's now submit this solution. And as we can see, it is accepted and is better than 94 in terms of runtime, which is very good of the previous users with JavaScript. And in terms of memory, is not that good, so probably can be improved. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Other than this, our next JavaScript challenge is solved in another day, which is great. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye.